Stronsay, as one of the North Isles, has about 360 folk on the island, spread across about 160 households. The Trust priorities at the minute are key really on trying to support the infrastructure of the island, making it sustainable. So looking at poverty, looking at education, skills development, but also some of the key things that we have, well-being, heritage, developing culture, maintaining that kind of history of Stronsay as well as sort of making sure that it can last into the future. I think just like a lot of the island, Stronsay particularly faces the challenges with connectivity, with an ageing population, so getting a workforce that's at the right sort of stage and ability, transport, another major one, and housing, which is some of the issues that we try and overcome. So getting people here to work or getting people to stay and work is a challenge when the housing doesn't really accommodate that. We have families that we try and sort of welcome to the island and encourage to move here. So we've got a 3-bedroom house that we're currently renovating, and that should be ready in the summer for affordable rental. But we're also very much over recent years aware of single occupancy. For example, the school hired a couple of new teachers, they need somewhere to live, and there's very rarely a 1-bedroom or a 2-bedroom property that was suitable for that. So that's something that we're linking with our heritage project and working on for our future housing project as well.
Stronsay was a very important part of the herring fishing duty being on the East Orkney, and a lovely natural harbour and an entry out to the east where all the herring were. The boats could get out there in an hour. The Heritage Centre we have at the moment was set up as a pop-up centre 6 or 7 years ago, but we do have quite ambitious plans to move into a new building. This was a building with a bit of heritage attached to it that was bought by the Development Trust 2 years ago. It was a mission hall, Church of Scotland. It was built in the days of the herring fishing. It's good to be using a building like that as a heritage centre. And we also hope to have a flat on one end of it. It's quite a big building, which we thought was too big to be a heritage centre. As well as providing a need for accommodation to the island, it's also going to be helping to provide an income to keep the Heritage Centre going. Like so many of that projects, the actual capital costs can be found, but then it's when you move on to keeping it going that it falls down. And we hope that if we get an income stream from that flat, it will help to make it sustainable as we move into the future.
One of the things with the Isles is we're so limited access to what people take for granted on mainland. So we've tried to push to try and deal with it a lot ourselves here. So we recycle cardboard, glass, cans, and then we support the council with their collections with paper and bottles as well. The cardboard is just shredded, so it can be delivered, or we do pick up from the shops and some of the businesses and things. Then using a hydraulic press, it's compressed into briquettes that can be used on fireplaces and log burners and things. The water sports and the outdoor equipment, we've tried to cover a lot of bases for families and individuals and things. So we've got 6 kayaks, ranging from family size ones, doubles, singles, and then the fun kind of wave rider ones. And then all the supporting equipment, so we do all the wetsuits and all of the gear that goes with.
I think it was April 22 we took over the hotel and we set up a community benefit society and a committee to manage it. It's brilliant to see it open, and we did a lot of renovations last year and spent a lot of money in it and fitted new en-suites and moved the bar and opened the place up a bit. The hotel was been for sale for a long time, and the previous owners were in out, and we thought that there's nobody going to buy it, so we thought we'd take it over because, well, the island needs a hotel and a facility for locals to go and relax at the weekends especially. Get something to eat and save them from cooking at home. We've got a pool league and a darts league. It runs over the winter. There's quite a few people enter that, and it keeps it ticking over in the winter when it's quieter.
Stronsay is a great place to live for a number of reasons. A, it's a beautiful island and there's so much to see and do just from being outside and surrounding yourself with that. But also because of the people, I can choose to be as involved as I want. I can attend so many different activities and events throughout the year. We think that isn't much going on in the Isles, but there's always something on, and I can be as involved as I want to, or I can sit back and quietly sit at home enjoying the surroundings.